breakthrough moment would definitely have to be when I went to jail.
We stopped over $250,000 worth of drugs in the South Jamaica area.
Police and federal agents conducted a major drug sweep in Queens today.
They arrested 30 alleged members of the gang headed by Fat Cat Nichols, the man police believe may have ordered the killing of Officer Burns.
That was the real New Jack City. 3 times. New Jack City 3.0.
My family put me in an arranged marriage in Abu Dhabi.
What?
Yeah, when I was 16. Now my face is covered, my hair is covered, I'm wearing a hijab. The dads were selling their daughters.
Main concern in the community work with the youth, but eventually we work with the women. We developed an anti-rape program.
There have been times when I have been suicidal. There are times that you think that life just can't go on. And I think of a gentleman named Jeffrey Parker. Jeffrey was the CEO of MARTA. He walked out of the MARTA office in downtown Atlanta and jumped in front of a MARTA train. It's okay to have a bad day. It's okay to struggle. It's okay to have depression and not be able to get out of the bed. What's not okay is you not say I've got a problem and I need help. People are afraid to ask for help. You shouldn't be. 988, I think, is one of the brightest things the government has done in quite some time, and that is taking the National Suicide Prevention Hotline and turning it into a 3-digit number. This country is unlike any other. This country, though, has its problems, and I think that one of the biggest problems that this country has is the mental wellness of those of us that call America home. It still has a stigma to it.
You saw somebody do something extraordinary.
My gunner on top of my vehicle. And I wouldn't know that I'm dead if I just kill myself right now.
I know we see what somebody's going through, right? Like somebody can go and look at me and they go and see the disability, right? But they don't necessarily see like, you know, the internal things. Life, I think, shows up a lot differently once we have like something that we're committed to.
I needed that for direction.
30 some odd veterans commit suicide every day in this country. The American Legion is here for you.
Many women are trying to be men. Oh, that's too much. I don't know. I have not seen that. Many women become very brutal and they think they need to be too strong, and I mean they become very male energy.
I do think that female been not as empowered as males even historically, and even not only female but because a beautiful female. I even heard people say like, oh, how can I hire you because you're too beautiful to be in this position.
Really?
Yes.
Do you know how often that happens to me? I get not hired because I'm too handsome.
That's possible.
True American hero. You should be celebrated. Post-traumatic stress disorder.
It's like flashback. You ever had a bullet cross over your head? So much hate going on in the United States about Vietnam.
That area was always infested with murder and drugs and all kinds of different things. That's why you call it South Road, but I call it Death Road.
Yeah, playground in the graveyard. Even in the graveyard, there's still individuals that are in the graveyard that are still jewels in the mud. Have the inspiration within themselves through all the struggle and all the sacrifice to feel they have the enthusiastical spirit to be able to raise themselves up out of the mud and to become somebody.
Jewels in the mud.
Jewels in the mud.
I was going to do whatever I could in Vietnam. We're going to greet tonight we died. Anything after this is gravy. I said, you got a deal, Jack. The guy came in all hopped up on dope or something, pulled the pins on his grenades and put them in the grenade case. Jack never knew what hit him.
And I get a call from my brother and said my mom passed away.
Oh my God. So it's basically some type of drug.
There was something in her system, and I feel like maybe he gave her that.
My wife is the queen of Swam and the mother of Swam, the first female of Swam. Or Sidagu, which means the mother of Swam. Like what you call a reflection of myself. She's like the loyalty, you know, to the system, a loyalty to, you know, training to myself, and my loyalty to her is impeccable, you know what I mean? And like we just reflect each other, you know. So if I was a female, that's what I would be. One of my sons in paradise, you know, I lost him, you know, physically. You know, they transitioned in 1998, you know, and that was a sad time in my life. But I learned something about the spirit realm also when you transition, that, you know, those who transition, they never leave if you keep their memory in your heart.
Actor Dexter Darden.
I was just working with Abdul Mutakabbir, who has walked with Ali and studied it. I call him Sijo because he's really helped me adopt the essence of Ali in the ring as well as outside.
So
he's a local Atlanta base. To be able to play Muhammad Ali, to be able to have this be one of my biggest roles amongst such people like this, it's just been a dream come true. Taking the training seriously, as you see here, and just doing everything in my power to bring Ali to life. Jenkins Jr. and Dave Chappelle played Thurgood Jenkins in the original. You know, I did the new Saved by the Bell.
Played John Lewis, right? And which is near and dear, obviously, to Atlanta.
Cadillac Jack lived 90s country. I worked for the largest country station in America at the time, back in the 90s. Got the call to come to Atlanta when I was 19. Worked for the same radio station for my entire adult life, 26 years.
You walk in the neighborhood, you know, guarantee you coming back out.
It's a matter of priorities. We have to change our priorities. We protect American interests throughout the world. We erode from within. What good is it? That's what's happening with this drug epidemic.
We were the ones that was working with the FBI, the CIA, any alphabet you could think about that was bodyguard Nelson Mandela. People didn't so much fear me and respect it.
He means to us in the community that if anything breaks out that we can't handle, we go to him. My son and I feel more secure going to him for some type of aid for our home and our being than we would any of the local politicians or elected officials.
I live for, if I can make somebody like yourself happy, or make, you know, somebody, you know, that's sick, healthy, or, you know, just somebody that's going through some changes, you know, mentally stronger, or, you know, just being around individuals who are younger than me, giving them some guidance, and, you know, just be like a light. Skilled a lot of different celebrities. Me and Mike Tyson, they want to keep me away from that guy right there, Don King, and this other guy named Rory. Back then, I came with Mike Tyson with discipline. I came with focus. Me and Dustin Hoffman with me and Samuel Jackson is Die Hard. And Denzel Washington on this one here, Brad Pitt. It's called Sleepers. That's what it's Sleepers.
Wesley Snipes.
Yeah,
and
Sugar Hill. Also, I played in that movie too.
What was you in that movie?
I was a bodyguard. in that movie.
That was a hard role for you to play, wasn't it?
Wave, me and Al Pacino.
I love that movie.
Up D, me and Teddy Riley, producer for Michael Jackson, Big Daddy Kane.
Gregory Hines.
It's Gregory Hines. Right, Harrelson, Robert Redford, Mel Streep. That's me on Malcolm X with Denzel. That's definitely me and Whitney Houston over this one right here. I got so many more of these, I didn't even got them up. I got Sean Connery.
I wonder how my mom kept it together as a single mom, school teacher. I don't know how we did it. There wasn't a dad in my household. Ran off with this hairdresser. Wound up living under the I-40 bridge in Asheville in a tent. Pills, drugs, depression, not having an avenue to discuss that, not having an avenue to get help. I was an odd kid. Bullying was very, very prevalent.
Process, digest, manifest. Boom, it becomes natural. And this is how you should move in life. Quiet all the noise of the world outside, and then quiet the noise inside. That was Martin Luther King said, right? There you go, man gonna be judged by his what?
Content of his character.
Content of his character.
Like a butterfly effect. So the more people they bring, the more people they have, they're gonna help someone else and be doing a big impact in the world.
Even if we helped one or two people, or hundreds or thousands or millions of people,
It will change their lives and also people who watch the show.